Good morning, everyone. This morning I'm going to put some glitter on this ugly fluorescent green cup that I showed earlier in the body shop process where I was spray painting the base coat. The base coat does not have to be perfect, does not have to be beautiful. You'll see I messed up a little here, but it really does not matter. I've mixed my epoxy. I only did a tablespoon of each, and I mixed those, and that does not have to be smooth. You can have air bubbles. It doesn't matter because we're going to cover it with glitter. I've already gone over this, so you didn't have to sit and wait for me to do that. So what you're going to do is just put a nice coat on there, but not where it's running. And we don't want really any runs because that's where the glitter is going to settle, and if it's super thick, it's not really going to look great. Or it's going to just take more glitter to cover. So you want a nice coat, but not like your final coat would be. Just make sure you don't have any missing spots, of course, because then you'd have your base coat showing through. So what we've done is coated it everywhere. Everything is nice and covered. Make sure you get the lid, the rim, or whatever you want to call it. So it's nice and coated. Alright, I'm just going to go one more pass around, and then we're going to put the glitter on. Sorry. I must not be very smart this morning. I can't talk and put epoxy on. Alright, so I think I'm happy with it for the most part. And I might let it sit for just a second and spin it as I'm waiting, just to let any brush strokes kind of settle down a little bit. The epoxy is self-leveling, so it will, as long as it's in this wet stage, it'll go ahead and lay itself down. So the next thing we're going to do is put our glitter on. And this is my favorite part. This was made popular, I believe, by Kim Larson. I've seen other people do this, but not that often until Kim posted her wonderful videos to teach everyone about it. Now everybody seems to be wanting to do it, which I can't blame them because it is much better, in my humble opinion, than the Mod Podge method. There's no streaks. One coat does it. It's a nice thin coat, so you don't have that bulky look to your tumbler. Alright, so the wind is blowing, but we're going to try and do this. This is Recollections Emerald that I'm putting on. So we're just going to sprinkle it on. And of course it's flying everywhere. And try to give it a good even coat as you go. Don't waste a whole lot of time because you don't want that epoxy pooling on the bottom side. I'm also trying to beat the rain. I'm here in Virginia and we're expecting a little rain today, I believe. So I'm out here doing this early to try and show you guys. And what you're going to do is you just want to keep going around the tumbler with your glitter until the glitter no longer looks wet. So you're probably going to have to go around it at least twice, maybe 3 times. I have the big side open right now, and as I go around the second pass, I'm going to do it to the sprinkle opening. Hoping I don't have to refill my glitter, which I probably will. But as I get back around, you can see how it looks a little wet and shiny. That's what you don't want. What you want to do is just keep going around it, sprinkling and coating it till all that shiny, gosh, the wind, goes away. Okay, I paused it for a moment while I did this. So I've gone around the cup until I'm not seeing any more shiny spots. I haven't paid particular attention to the lid or lip part of it because what we're going to do is we're going to cap your cup off to get some excess off. And then we're just going to hopefully not drop it, but take it and put it in your glitter pile. Just kind of sit it in there and let the lip get coated. And then what I do is just kind of try to get out any excess. If you don't, it's not a big deal. You can remove it later. But I try to get it when it's wet. And then I'll kind of take my finger and put it inside, but let the fatty part kind of go over just to get it off of that. I'm not sure if you can see what I'm doing. Just kind of let your finger slide that glitter off so that you have a nice clean look. That's pretty much how you do it. It's very simple. At this point, the epoxy won't move because it has the glitter holding it in place. So you can sit it to the side and do whatever else you need to do. And then in about 4 hours, I'll go back and seal it with Mod Podge spray. And that locks the glitter down so that you don't have to worry about the glitter clumping up and just kind of making little balls of glitter so your project doesn't look very smooth. So once you do that, you're ready to put on your first coat of epoxy. So later this afternoon, I'll try to do a video of that. It's really not that interesting, but I'll do it for you guys. All right, have a great day. I'm back. At this point, I also go ahead and remove the tape because it's not going to run, and you get your best clean line when you remove this tape when the epoxy is still damp. So go ahead and remove your tape at this point. And also I wanted to show the epoxy I use. It's the Alumilite Amazing Clear Cast. So anyway, that should do it. I don't think I forgot anything else. And I'm really sorry, y'all. I'm terrible with videos. I'll try to get better. But hey, at least you get the idea, right? Have a good day.